Hi, welcome back to another dance practice reaction. Like the title says, in this one we're gonna be reacting to Twice's I Can't Stop Me dance practice. Well, this dance practice dropped again really fast. I think with Twice it's always freaking fast with the dance practices. I should be used by now, but now again I was really surprised when yesterday night I went to bed and right before I fell asleep I saw a notification that Twice dropped their I Can't Stop Me dance practice, and I was like, well, let's just throw away all the other videos that I planned to do today and let's just squeeze in the I Can't Stop Me dance practice. So here we are reacting to Twice's I Can't Stop Me dance practice. I'm really curious on how they developed again with this dance practice, with their dancing basically, because now with every single comeback since I would say Fancy, they just upped themselves when it comes to dancing as a whole group. Like they had already amazing dancers like Momo in the group, but now you really saw them elevating themselves with, you know, more complicated choreography and just execution. They just kept on getting better and better. I'm just freaking excited to see them dance again and see the whole choreo of I Can't Stop Me. So I think without further ado, let's just go ahead and react to Twice's I Can't Stop Me dance practice. Ooh, ooh, that milk! How they took their time. Oh, I knew that one already. That one is so addictive. The wave. Oh, the sweet chops. Okay. Oh, oof. Yeah, the drop we saw in the music video too. Right. Spotlight. Ooh, nice little stop in the motion right there. Every time in that move, my eyes go to Nyan. Oh, nice drop and the milking it down to finish the move. I love that. Ooh. Nice movement. Really light. Flying basically. Stop me, can't stop me. Oh. Yeah. Diane. Ooh, nice body waves. That's hard actually for Jaeyoung, Chewy and Momo down there doing the body wave that big. That's like, let's go Nayeon. Look, that's how she executed the groove that she has in there. I think the looseness too makes it so dope how she executes it. I can stop, we can stop. It has a lot more stops. Risky. that Momo part in the song. Oh. Hold up, was that a heart? That's a heart shape, right? Nice finishment of the move. Look how big they execute the big parts. Wow. I love how Momo always has a beautiful body line, like it really is curved and in the right things, if you know what I mean. That was like a really weird sentence right now, sorry about that. Hey, ooh, nice little isolation. Little bounce back. Oh. Interesting finish. Ooh, that one was beautiful executed. This was my first reaction, like first impression of Twice's I Can't Stop Me, and the most obvious thing is it is slower than More and More, and they have a lot more time to breathe in between. More and More was freaking fast, like throughout the whole song. It didn't really had a lot of breathing moments, and you could see that after they performed the song, how like heavy the song is to actually perform. This one right here is a lot more slower. It had a lot of more stopping too, like time stops and breathing moments, and just beautiful, you know, longer moves. For example, the ending where they just finish it with just milking basically at that last move. So they had a lot more stops and just, you know, breathers in between. In terms of execution, they could focus a lot more on that in this song. You could see they really could, you know, extend their whole body when they do the big movements. They had still the energy at the end to do those big movements. You could see there were some different executions going on than in More and More. More and More was a lot more a little bit of an aggressive execution, a little bit more of a powerful executions, while in this one they were a lot more subtle, the executions, and a lot more smaller, but those little things make it that good, this choreography. Like, it doesn't always have to be that obvious, if you know what I mean, to make a choreo look amazing. Often it is those little things that, you know, you don't catch the first time that make a choreography as amazing as it is. Those are like the first few thoughts that came to my mind. So I really love the choreography. It has some, like I said, nice executions going on, some different ones. They showed again some different stuff again in this choreography in terms of executions and movement. One of the standouts for me is still Nayeon. I don't know, maybe it's because of the music video teasers and everything. When she does that hip move, there's just something about it that she does that just makes it really addictive to watch. I have to later like take it apart a little bit, but I think it's her looseness in the right moment in that execution, in that move, that makes it so freaking dope. I think without further ado, let's jump right into the whole dance analysis part of this reaction, and let's go ahead and watch the I Can't Stop Me dance practice a second time. Okay, we have to talk about the start. Like, look how... Woo! Just already the whole execution in those like 10 seconds is so different than to More and More. You really get the feel that this, of course, is gonna be a slower choreography, that the execution is a lot more in the milking and taking their time side, and just a little bit smaller. Like, in that whole 10 seconds, they showed, like I said, milking, time stops, and some snaps, but like really subtle snaps. And if you like milk it really long, something, and then go fast into the next move, it gives just those really cool moving moments, if you know what I mean. And when, of course, some go down and some go up, it gives that cool 3D effect, kinda. It's just so freaking cool, the whole beginning already. Right here, we got milking. It starts with a milk, and then they have some fast movements with their arms, really beautiful extended. And look how much time they now have to like really put attention into all their fingers, and now how they slowly milk those fingers down. Oof. And then go into the kind of isolation movement and then milk again. With those level changes is just what makes this whole beginning freaking dope. Look at that. Wow. I swear. Oh, I didn't saw that in the first one, but I swear to God, Nayeon already catches my eye as soon as that wave comes down, just how she flies basically really is light on her feet. She really has her most of her weight on the front of her feet to really give that light feeling while she basically waves through the dance studio. And also of course her like control of just cutting the wave here and have it go through her whole body to then basically move, because she really goes down 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 to her legs to then switch the legs to, you know, move through the dance studio. And the way she does it, the way she has that body control, the way she has the weight in front of her feet, the way she lifts at the same time her body up, so it gives that really light feeling when she does that, is amazing execution right there. Like, look, ring my lead. She really waits till the wave is down to her feet to really move and fly across the dance studio. Ring my lead. Nice. Nice isolations. Woo. I think that's my favorite, like, formation change part. The way they basically cross each other till Mina is in the front is freaking dope. Now we go 1, 2, 3. Like, so cool to get to that point, and the way they use to travel that, to not just, you know, walk, but actually do choreography that fits. That's freaking dope. Ooh, you saw how they milked it at the end, like it was a kack, a kind of a little bit of a hit, a bounce back basically, and then they kack and milked it to the other side. Gives such a nice feeling to the movement, so satisfying. So that, like that, whoo, like to the front, they have a hit to the front, tuck, contracting their muscles, tuck. And then for a second they relax again, because to hit, to have that bounce back, you have to be relaxed, contract, relax, and then again contract, but in a different way. They have a lot more tension also in the arms this time to really milk it beautiful through. And you can see that their fingers are also really tensed and they finish the move, which is so important. Ooh, again, the texture change. Ooh. Spotlight. Okay, I have to go back again. I thought I could just go over it, but no, I have to explain that a little bit further. The texture change when Sana is in the front is dope. Like the switch of looseness to tensed up to milking is so freaking cool. And I think there were some hits too in between. It has that really nice textural change. We got some like time stops, and time stops are kind of a little bit different than to hits. When you hit, it's important to be relaxed. Contract your muscle, relax again. Contract your muscle, relax again. Time stops, you are already tensed up in your upper body and most of your arms till your wrist, and the rest is kind of tensed up, like the fingers are kind of tensed up but not too much, so you give that feeling of stopping time. It's kind of, if you do it all the time, it kind of looks a little bit like a roboter a little bit, and that's what they do. They have that up movement. It's like 2 time stops that they do, and then they go down into that milking part, and then they have some snappy isolation. And it's just that nice switch up of textures and executions that's just so freaking cool, and I couldn't just gloss over it. That's why we went back again to that part. Like at town. Ooh, nice drop. Again, milking. Spot. Look how beautiful extended their lines are. Yes. Out there. Can stop me. Ooh. Like, ooh. The drop. the drop, man. I can't stop me, can't stop me. Whoa, whoa. Look how they fly throughout the whole dance studio, throughout the whole move. Ooh, nice stop of movement and isolation. I swear to God, that whole chorus sums up the whole choreography the best nearly. Like, what's really beautiful in the chorus is that they extend the lines, even always when they have big lines, they have beautiful hands, everything is tensed up in the right body parts and moments, and it's just always extended. The body is open. It doesn't feel like they are stressed one bit. They really can extend and make beautiful lines. All of them are synchronized as hell during those big moments, those big movements, and all of them are beautiful, tensed up. It's just so satisfying to watch. And then they switch up to some little execution or little stops. For example, that moment right there, or also some time stops where they really stop the whole body from movement for a second and then go further into the next one. Or when they stop the whole body and just do that little thing at the end of the chorus is so nice, really nice body control. They really stop the whole body and just move that one thing. And it's not that easy as it looks to stop the grooving that you're doing, that little movement that you're doing, to really stop your whole body and just be for a second like that and then go back into that is really contradicting to your own movements basically, but that makes it look so freaking cool. Ooh, it's my right. Stop me. It's that time stops. Little hit right there. The drop, how they go down fast at the milk. Ooh, oof. The body waves in this choreo too. Like, look at that again. They have the weight in the front of their feet and then stopping it, ta-ta. Ooh, snappy little movement right there. Like that milk is perfection. How they are like fast up and then I'm gonna take my time. I'm just gonna take my time, and it's just, look how synchronized that is. Look at that. Like, it doesn't get better than this. Literally, it doesn't get better than this. Oof. I swear, Nayeon's body waves, damn, wow. I just realized that in this moment, her body wave, look at that. Damn. Again, how they played with time stops, isolations, and then a little milking, and then a snap into the other move. And now comes this really hard body wave, especially for, like I said already in the first reaction, Chaeyoung, Chui, and Momo. Because if you're on the ground and you want to execute a big body wave, that's like a workout in it of itself, basically. Like, you really have to make it really big, and you're kind of constricted because you're down on your knees or just down in general, and it's like you're just working out especially your stomach muscles at this point when you do that move. And to make it this big, you really have to extend your body and really go to your limits in that position, and they do it freaking amazingly. And it's hard. I can tell it's hard. Woof. Like Chui especially, oof. Look at that explosion of small movement. That's also something that's really great in this choreography, is how they make it first a small movement and then they explode into the big one. So the effect is even bigger. Instead, if you have like full on big and hard hitting choreography in the verses and then you try to be even bigger in the choruses, it doesn't have the same effect. And here it's the perfect moment how they go from this really little formation and little movement right here to then the big outburst basically of power and bigness basically. Out of control. Boom. There is something in Nayeon's execution. I think it's how she lets her right leg loose and doesn't tense it up too much and executes that one, her groove that she has. It's just kind of, I think it's kind of natural of her dancing to that little hip thingy. It's just something about it in that whole first chorus when Nayeon does it that just grabs me, and I love it, how she executes it. Yeah, I think it's the looseness in her right leg, how she really just lets it groove and lets it go, basically. It's the same with her waves, like she finishes them and makes them really big, and it's because she kind of lets them loose in the last second, so it gives that kind of easiness to it, if you know what I mean. It's just, she really also isolates her whole upper body from the movement down there. Like she has that down to a T that's cut through her stomach basically. So just her hips move, and up there she's really controlled, which like I said is really hard but really important when you isolate. And it's kind of an isolated move, and I think she has that down to a T too. Yeah. Whew. Oh, wow. That drop is freaking dope, how they really snap it down and then take their time to go fully down and then up again. It gives first a surprise moment, and then you're like, oh, now you're milking it. That's just gives that layer of sexiness to it after that really fierce drop, if you know what I mean. And it's also a cool play on execution, on how you could do the drop. Like other people would have choreographed it to just like drop down fully in like the snapping motion, in that powerful motion. But I think it fits a lot more that like snap and then we milk the rest of it. It's so freaking cool. Ooh, look at Shiho, look at that long big waves, body waves. Yes, body choreography, ground choreography. Oof. Momo. You saw how Momo took a little bit more time with the milk, but still was right at the time to go up again for the next movement. That's why Momo is still the best dancer in Twice. It's her really finishing the movements and waiting for that last second to go into the next one and kind of catching the members like that. And it just gives that nice wave in dancing of textures in there that really taking your time and then catching on to the next one. It's like, our trainer always says it's like speaking. You don't speak in that monotone lane. You don't speak like just always with the same, the same monotone way. You also have those ups and downs, and that's what Momo does the most in Twice. Not saying the other ones don't do it, but Momo still, especially in this moment right here, she really has that like milking, that monotone, and then oop, now I'm catching you again, you know what I mean? It's a little hard to explain, but if you look at it, just how she now milk, and now she goes. It's just a little bit longer than Dayan. That heart is cute. Also, the lines in Momo are kind of a little bit more defined, especially her body line. especially in this one right here, that can stop me, can stop. She really does a beautiful S form with the body, which gives that little to it, to the move, like here and here. You see how beautiful her body line is. That's also a reason why she's still a little bit higher than the other members. Like Sana has it a little bit, but the other ones are really not using their body that much in that move, while Momo does it, and it just gives that little bit of detail to it and just texture to it again. So those three things are like the things why I still consider Momo the best dancer in Twice, even though the other ones are getting better with each freaking comeback. Oof, that drop. Nice body waves. Wow. How they're flying. Like you see, there's no weight in the back foot. They really keep their body up and have the weight in the front foot basically. Nice milking, taking their time. There I love Diane's body posture nearly the most. Her body posture in that one, she's really up there. You can really see how she holds herself to the last second. Like she's really open up there. She really kind of has that ballet posture, that really beautiful up there posture that make moves look that light and easy. That's the whole key, more or less, next to having your weight in the front feet. And that's what Diane has especially. Maybe it's also her crop top that really accentuates that fact, but she's really up there. You can see how she holds herself at the back right here. They just got again better than the last time. They showed again a different side, which is all what I wanted from the I Can Stop Me choreography, that they just keep on showing us new executions, new improved executions. Like if I have to sum up this whole choreography, it's nice finishing of the moves, nice milking, nice lines, nice time stops and isolations, and nice body waves. Like they have beautiful body waves up. They have nice like hip rotation, like nice separation, like again isolation of also the body. They use the body a lot more than they did before. Like they now aren't just dancing with their arms and legs. They also now incorporate the body a lot more and a lot bigger, and it's just another step up again, just in a different direction. It's not as fast and powerful as More and More was, but it's still show-stopping and still a step up because they showed a different side. They showed a different evolution. I hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction right here. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of Twice's I Can't Stop Me dance practice. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Be safe and don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace.